Sitting here, I draw my reflection on those who are undocumented. I myself was once in your shoe, and I always have this feeling that I would like everyone to get their document. They were crying days for me, and I know your situation, and I know how it feels. I remember the days when I will sit and cry, and I would ask God, when am I going to get my document? When am I going to get my papers? I know it's tough. I know it's hard. I know it's stressing, and I know it's very depressing at times. And when there's a government that steps in and want to deport people who don't have their document, I feel it for every single one of you. Every single one of you. And I'm hoping and praying that what they're planning to do, that someone will hold and turn back certain things. You think having no document and in this country is easy? Because you can't do the things that you'd like to do. For example, go back to school. A lot of people, I can tell you that why they're here and don't have document. Some of us came here with our visa and overstayed our visa, while some screech across the border. I'm not saying that it's right. But when you have a family who you want to help and protect, this is what you do. Moreover, you're living in a third world country where you have children to go to school. Can't afford it. You don't see a way forward for them because when you're working, you can't send them to college and you don't have the collaterals to get student loan. What you do when you come here, you're looking a better way for your children. I had everything on my mind to do for my kids. My son wanted to become a journalist. I had was to hit the road and work my ass off and pay my taxes just to help him to become a journalist. When he became a journalist, I could not go to the graduation. I did not have my documents. I did not have any papers, so I couldn't go. All those dean's lists and all the accolade and the Kool-Aid and the marmalade, I could not go. But I make it my point to do, when he graduated and he started working at TVJ, that was his first job. And I tell myself every day, when I get my document, I want to be at one of those award ceremony. And God hold back everything. It was the last award. I was there in flying colors. I had to cancel and rearrange my trip with work twice just not to miss. This very same day I was coming up, that's the day it was the award ceremony. I was to rearrange the trip. When I was in Jamaica, the storm came and the award postponed. I had to call work and rearrange again. And when I heard my son name call, and I stand in my heels and I make a 360 degree, and I tell myself that Today, the world is going to know my name because they know his name already. So they're going to know my name, my struggle. Oh, I work hard as an undocumented mother to send my son to school to become a journalist. That day, I felt like a queen. Everybody, Vashon Brown mother, Vashon Brown mother. All I needed was the horse and the chariot. When I look at my invitation, VIP status in Jamaica, VIP. Who could it be? I didn't send him to school to get praise, but I sent him because I know what I had to do as a mother and stand up for my children. And to God be the glory, all of my children are college educated. My son now pursuing his PhD doctorate. My big daughter has her master's in criminal justice, minor in law psychology. My baby, she has a bachelor's in biology. To God be the glory. It's not the I, but it was the you in me. And I don't know how he did it, but he did it all for me. I'm a poor single mom who has nothing but praise on her lips and prayer in her heart, knowing that whatever you put God to the test and agonize with God, he will always come true for you, no matter what. You think I could afford it? You know many times they tell me that they're coming home. And I stood and I prayed and I cried. Stood, pray and cry. And God his ears is not deaf towards the cry of his children. Mothers, send your daughters, your son to college. You don't have to have the money, but God will make a way when there seems to be no way. And he will roll the waters by. Please subscribe to my channel. Please like my video. Please share my video. I ask of you and I beg of you, please subscribe. Thank you for my new subscriber. I really do appreciate you and thank you so much.